listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your big match review.
Right, we've just arrived here at the Bellevue Stadium for Salford's match between Wakefield. I don't think it's called Bellevue anymore, but it's called some daft name. I can't remember what it is, so we'll call it Bellevue. And this is the Salford team lineup for today. Gareth O'Brien is at fullback, Greg Johnson, Chris Welland, Niall Levels comes in for the ill Junior Sal, so we hope Junior's better soon, but Niall Levels fills in the centre for him today. Justin Carney's back after his suspension. Rob Lewitt and Michael Dobson make up the half-backs. In the pack for Salford is Lee Mossop, Logan Tompkins, Lambertazi, Josh Jones, Ben Murdoch, Masilla returns, and Mark Flanagan is loose forward. On the bench for Salford is Craig Kopjak, George Griffin, Olgie Krasniki and Chris Browning. About half an hour or so to go to kick off. Massive game this today, for Salford to keep this run going, and with the results that we've seen over the last few weeks, St Helens losing and other teams struggling like Warrington, it's really vital we get some more points today and keep ourselves up in that top 8. So half an hour to go, 3 o'clock kick off here. It's Wakefield against Salford. Right, well, it's half time here at Bellevue, and Salford, well, it's been a funny first half, really. I mean, the referee, Robert Hicks, I'm not going to complain about referees. I'm not one for complaining about them, to be honest. But it's been a bit pedantic, we've had 2 sin binnings. Logan Tompkins was sin binned. That was after Lambertazi was sin binned for a bit of a dangerous tackle, which probably was the right decision, a bit of a silly tackle. But Logan Tompkins was sin binned, I think, was holding down. That was just after we'd been put on a team warning. Michael Dobson was warned there. I think the penalty count something like, well, it was about 8-1. He's evened it up with a couple of penalties to us towards half time, but that aside, Salford took the lead through a Gareth O'Brien penalty. Wakefield very cautious on our line, kicked a penalty goal to make the score 2 apiece, and then eventually, when we were down to 12 men, the extra man told, and Wakefield moved the ball out wide. Reece Lynn going over to increase the lead to 8 points to 2. It was then. Sorry, 4-2, and then more penalties for Reece Lynn went over, so that's made the score 8 points to 2. And Salford have tried to battle back into this. We've not had a lot of ball. We've had nothing in the Wakefield sort of 25 really. A wayward pass that Justin Carney couldn't take in just before half time, and a try right on half time for Wakefield, a speculative kick through, nothing on. Gareth O'Brien didn't deal with it, and Greg Johnson and Jacob Millishaw has gone over. They missed the kick, so it's half time. 12-2. It's not beyond us, this one. 12-2 at half time. We need to score first, you think, in the second half, but no, penalties aside, poor first half from Hicks, so Salford can bounce back second. 12-2 half time.
You're listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your big match review.
Wow, what a second half we've had here at Wakefield. I'm just about catching my breath from that. Well, it was Ben Murdoch and Masilla scored to get the scores back to 12-8. Salford storming back into this game. A turning point really was Chris Browning coming on. After that, we scored 3 back-to-back tries without Wakefield touching the ball. Chris Welland went over, Greg Johnson went over. Fantastic finish in the corner, acrobatic finish. And then George Griffin juggled the ball over there after the pass from Josh Jones. He just about managed to hold on to it, and he went over to give us a 10-point lead there at 22-12. Wakefield have come back though with tries from Reece Lynn to get the score back to 22-18, and with about 2 minutes to go, Wakefield have moved the ball and Lynn's gone over in the corner. Williams for Wakefield, he's missed quite a few kicks this afternoon. He's kicked off the touchline to put Wakefield in front 24-22. With the clock counting down, heartbreak for Salford. The last pass of the game, last set of 6. Mark Flanagan's chucked the ball out. Ben Murtagh-Seller's gone storming through. He had men out wide him. He's decided to go over himself. He looked like he got the ball down towards here in the stand. Sort of bounced over the line. Great finish, but the referee ruled it out to be a knock on and a scrum to Wakefield. That was the last kick of the game. The hoot has gone there and it's finished. Wakefield 24, Salford 22. I don't know what it is about this ground, but we just can't seem to get a result here. Slow start in the first half. Obviously, penalties as well played a big part in that first half. Great effort in the second half, though. But credit Wakefield, they came back in the end there. But it's finished heartbreak for Salford. Final score: Wakefield 24, Salford 22. I'll see you at the Cast game next week.
You're listening to Devil in the Detail, and this is your big match review.